Nestled among the steep cliffs of Baojing Jinluo River village in Jiangxi, Hunan lies an old mountain house suspended in midair. It lacks sophisticated engineering design and financial backing. It is a secluded haven crafted by elderly resident faring over half his life with his own hands. Years ago, Jianwen traveled to Mountainside, where he planted a deep-seated resolve within him. He decided to stay in his homeland and transform the barren mountains with his own strength. Without the help of craftsmen or professional blueprints, using only simple tools day after day, he carved out rocks and built houses on precarious cliffs. He also spent all his life savings constructing dozens of pavilions and stone bridges in the valleys. Others do not understand his dedication, mocking him for wasting time with little to show for it. Yet, he remained steadfast, constantly repairing and maintaining the landscape, solely aiming to preserve the natural beauty of his hometown and provide rest spots for travelers. Time flies. The old man has now passed away in the mountains, but the house on the cliff and the pavilions and bridges in the valley remain standing. Today, the blogger drives deep into this hidden mountain realm to document it in real-time footage. We hope more people will come to hear about the elderly man's story and visit this place. The video is shot by the blogger himself from a first-person perspective. We hope you all enjoy it. During the mid-season, the scattered houses and layered mountain peaks add vibrant colors to this place. It's a paradise of birdsong and blooming flowers, clear streams and verdant mountains. This is liliturf. We have it everywhere in our mountains. What plant is this? I feel like its leaves are very similar to papaya leaves, don't you think? There are many of these plants here. But they haven't grown very large yet. If they grow papayas here, there should be big papaya trees. Is this a papaya tree? Let's go down this path. It seems to be over here. This is quite steep, and there are many wild vegetables, more than 30 varieties. There are so many paths. These stone steps have seen thousands of different things since 1993, 3 o'clock in the morning when we came up again. All these stones are layered one upon another, which is why they often use stone slabs to build houses. Isn't this coal? No, it's burned before, not coal, but evidence that someone has been burning here. Swings, who would dare to swing on those? The rocks could fall and be very dangerous. This place is a bit slippery too. Here there are wild gold deposits dug out by someone or collapsed naturally. I wonder if anyone is up there. We've arrived at the Taoist temple where myriad stars shine in the sky. There's a table here but no chairs. Oh, they're actually on top. No one has come this far before, only pillars and places for deities' statues. Many ants are crawling around and the lights are still on, attracting lots of mosquitoes. It's a bit scary to walk here, but there are railings. These stone steps are quite even. How many stones would it take to build such a path? This ladder is only half a foot wide. Oh, there's a deity statue. This looks like a toilet with two pieces on top. There's also a rice cooker and cups. Someone has been here making fire. All right, coming up from the lower stone steps, there's a photo wall. These photos are quite blurry now, but they might be of Old Stone Grandpa, the owner of this place. I'll clean them with this towel since it's dusty. The glass is very dirty, but the pictures inside are still clear. Some of these photos can't even be seen clearly anymore. This frame has been here for a long time, covered in thick dust. When were they placed here? Who was captured in these photos? We don't know. There's also a spatula, rice cooker, cutting board, and chopsticks, all supposedly used by the former owner but haven't been touched for ages. And there are more photos up above, recorded here. I don't know who took this photo. It seems no one has maintained it since there's no date on the front or back of the picture. Perhaps a tourist from the village or a villager came up to play and snapped this shot during some event. This is my guess, but someone should really come and tidy this place up. Let me open the rice cooker, it's locked. I don't know if anyone manages this area now. Transformer, Chinese letter, Chinese letter. Rice container with remaining grains, paper, supplies, tools, fire pit, untouched since last seen. My water bottle remains. Altar unused, I'll light incense before leaving. Lamp on. Outside, a pavilion with yin-yang table, benches. Cabinet has mouse sculpture and items, unsure if openable. It should open somehow, but I'm not sure how to do it. This might belong to some villagers from the village. I'm not certain who owns it. There's also a tree here, a cypress. I wonder whether it was already here or planted later. There's a solar lamp and 2 mirrors on either side. The core strength leading our cause is the Communist Party of China. This word means seeking guidance from theoretical foundations based on Marxism-Leninism. You can tell this place has at least several decades of history just by looking at it. There's also an artificial mountain with a small pond nearby, about half a meter deep. The water here is very clean and cold. I believe it's safe to drink. It's completely pure without any impurities. Above the stream, there's a cement sculpture of a stone monkey on another fake mountain where some greenery has been planted, including a small cypress tree. There are wires connected up there. Another palm tree was also planted later in one of those buckets along with a cactus. This tree is still here. Outside, this area functions like a balcony. You can walk over to the cypress trees that were planted here. What's this called? It looks like some kind of wind vane. Everything here is made of cement and was built from down below. It's quite steep. On the other side, there are stone steps leading up to another viewing platform with a wooden pavilion on top. But it's in poor condition now, looking very rundown. It's unclear if anyone maintains this place regularly, but I suppose they should. Let's go upstairs and see what we can find. The dilapidated wooden pavilion seems neglected. Let's check the second floor for clues. Given my lack of knowledge about these deities and religious aspects, I'm not very familiar with them. Gods or Buddhas? Unsure. This one here is the god of wealth. Let's head up to the second floor. There's a breeze coming in through this passage, making it quite cool. It was extremely hot when we first arrived. Oh right, this area was a restroom earlier, but the drone footage shows that it might be accessible now. Wait, I can't go any further. This appears to be part of an old mountain face that has been reinforced and filled in. My hand almost touched it. There are many small insects here, different from those we saw before. The drone captured a wide view. Over here, the door is locked. We cannot see inside or fit the camera lens through. This breeze feels refreshing. It's much cooler today without direct sunlight. This area looks like it was artificially constructed on top of an original mountain face, raising and reinforcing it to create a flat surface. These are 2 toilet stalls written here. The beam above should be part of a bridge. Is this the whole structure? It seems to have been made using mold since it's not very regular, handmade likely. I've never entered through this door before, but there's a set of keys here. One of them probably fits one of these locks over here. There are cobwebs everywhere, even wrapping around my head. That's pretty much the situation. This passage is quite narrow, barely half a foot wide. Since our shoes are large, visitors should be cautious and watch their step as it's very steep. The stone slab I'm standing on might have been a stele with inscriptions. It's only half a foot wide, but if you move slowly, you'll be fine. This ladder is quite sturdy. That frame above is part of a track system. The upper tracks are unclear, but seem to be industrial. Take it slow and steady. The water we saw on that mountain should flow down here from the peak. Otherwise, there wouldn't be enough pressure for it to reach this level. This cliff face is almost vertical, at a 90-degree angle, though it might actually be slightly less than that. There are many small insects here. Theoretically, there should be a statue of Buddha or something similar. These characters on the wall have faded away on one side and need to be repainted. This is a game board, but not for Chinese chess. I remember playing this as a child, though I've forgotten how it's played now. It's in the shape of an Hui character with another opening inside, then a cross pattern. What was this called again? Does anyone know or remember? Perhaps because the space is too small. This table is on this side. This half isn't needed. Make this side a bit smaller, then you can add some small stools. Could there be a pigsty here? Look at this area, it's piled up. We need to determine if it's a toilet or a pigsty. The toilet has already collapsed and is no longer in use. This pile was originally part of the mountain.